Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at what might just be the most feature-packed and best value pair of wireless noise-cancelling headphones I have ever seen. Coming in at just under $60, these are the Anker Soundcore Life Q20s. In this video, I'm going to show you the unboxing, go over its features, review the sound quality, and test the noise cancelling or NC. Let's dive in. Taking a look at the box, on the front we see the headphones and in writing pure sound, no noise. This is referring to the headphones built-in NC, which I'm impressed to see included at this price. The back of the box lists an extensive feature set, including high-res sound quality, 40 hours of battery life, and more, all of which I will go over in detail. Peeling off the plastic and sliding off the cover reveals a blue box. Inside there is a packet that contains a review card, a quick start guide, and safety booklet. Now let's get to what matters most, the headphones themselves. These are housed in a solid feeling hardshell case. I am glad to see a proper case included, as this is commonly overlooked with other headphones in this price range. Zipping it open reveals the Q20s. Included are also two cables, a USB-A to micro USB for charging. In terms of future-proofing and compatibility, I would have preferred for this to be USB-C. Also included is a right-angled 3.5mm cable for wired listening. And finally, we have the headphones themselves. Let's take a closer look at the design. Right off the bat, when picking up the Q20s, it is immediately clear that these are not your typical pair of $60 headphones, and I mean that in only a good way. Despite being made out of plastic, the Q20s feel solid in the hand, while also being plenty flexible. There are no creaks or seams and is clearly well built. The model I have here is the black version, and they're also available in silver. Taking a closer look at the ear cups, on the left we find the power switch and NC buttons. Over on the right side we find the micro USB charging port and 3.5mm port. There are also 3 buttons for volume up and down and play and pause. These buttons also allow you to skip tracks and activate your phone's virtual assistant. On both sides there are multiple microphones placed outside and inside the ear cups for making calls and for noise cancellation, but more on that later. The ear cups swivel slightly in both directions to adjust to your ears, and also fold back and up to be stored in the carrying case. Inside, the ear cups have clear left and right markings that are visible at a glance. Looking inside the ear cups, the Q20s feature this very soft faux leather memory foam. As you can see, this will conform to your ears every time you wear them and creates a very good seal. The size of the headband can be adjusted. However, I did notice that the tension between clicks could be a little bit stronger, as I imagine when taking the headphones on and off, I could see this moving. For myself, I didn't feel the need to increase the size, though if you have a smaller head or are buying this for a kid, these may be slightly on the larger side, even at the smallest setting. Placing the headphones on my head, I'm immediately impressed by how comfortable the Q20s are to wear, effectively distributing the weight between the ear cups as well as the headband. Additionally, they strike a good balance in terms of tension, not being too tight while also not feeling like they would fall off, making them great for longer listening sessions. The ear cups are just big enough to fit over my ears, and with that memory foam create a good seal, showing strong noise isolation even without the noise cancellation turned on. My only point of feedback would be the amount of space seen between the tops of the ear cups and the headband, as this is quite a lot of open space here, whereas if the headband were a little bit closer to my head, this would make the ear cups and the headphones as a whole look a little bit less bulky. Overall, the design of the Q20s, while it does not stand out, it is a good design, and I mean this in terms of comfort, practicality, as well as build quality. I expect these to hold up well over time. Let's move on to features. In terms of battery life, the Q20s support 40 hours of wireless playtime with NC and a whopping 60 hours with NC off. In my testing, listening at around 60% volume, I found these numbers to hold up. Additionally, just a 5-minute charge gives you 4 hours of playback, while a full charge takes around 3 hours. The Q20s are equipped with Bluetooth 5.0, giving a reliable and energy-efficient connection. I've tested these with several devices, from my iPhone to an Android tablet to my MacBook. The Q20s pair quickly and haven't lost connection. One feature for SoundCore to add to the next version of these headphones is multi-device connection, as currently the Q20s can only be connected to one device at a time. While I would not use these headphones for video editing, with Bluetooth 5.0 there is minimal latency, to a point where this is practically not noticeable when watching movies or TV shows. If you run out of battery, you can still use the headphones using a wired connection with the included cable. It is great to have this option. Do note, when connecting this way, noise cancellation is not available. The Q20s are high-res audio certified. What this means is that the 40mm drivers have a frequency response of 16 Hz to 40 kHz. This is a very wide range, resulting in dynamic sound across frequencies. Now, how do the Q20s sound? Firstly, the headphones are plenty loud. I typically listen at 60% volume. If you like bass, then you will love the Q20s, as the sound profile definitely adds emphasis to those lower frequencies. But while doing so, they manage to keep the high-level frequencies clear. And when it comes to the mids, these are present, however at times I do wish these were just a little bit more pronounced. The soundstage is decently wide and provides good instrument separation in most music. The Q20s have a V or U-shaped EQ, meaning the emphasis is placed on the treble and bass, providing colorful sound, appealing most to those who listen to more bass-heavy music, such as rap, pop, house, or EDM. When watching movies and TV shows, the Q20s perform very well. Dialogue is crisp and clear, while also emphasizing those powerful cinematic tracks with plenty of bass. I have to say, when it comes to sound quality, these definitely exceeded my expectations, especially for the price. In terms of sound adjusting, unfortunately there is no accompanying app to allow for EQ or sound profile adjusting. However, the Q20s do feature SoundCore's Bass Up technology. This will analyze the sound you are listening to and further increase the lower frequencies for even more bass. Personally, I prefer to keep this feature off, as I find the Q20s on their own already provide plenty of bass. When making and receiving phone calls, the microphones are acceptable. Not a strong point of these headphones, but as long as conditions aren't too windy or noisy, they'll perform fine. Even when listening at higher volumes such as 70 or 80%, there is practically no sound bleed, meaning that the sound won't disturb those around you. And this brings us to noise cancelling, a feature you typically only find in headphones priced far higher than these. So how do the Q20s perform in this field? Having tested these in a car, train, and walking on the street, I would say they cancel out around 70% of low frequency constant outside noise. By this I mean the sound of a car engine or the rails while on the train, or the sound of the wind whilst walking on the street. Having NC on really makes a big difference. Higher frequency noises such as a crying baby or beeping from a phone will still come through, but even those sounds are lowered to some degree. As is common with NC, when turning this on there is a slight change to the music, turning down the volume slightly and affecting the clarity in the high frequencies ever so slightly. Therefore, when I'm at home, I turn off the NC, also saving battery. However, when I'm out, I use it and I am very happy to have it. I would have loved to see an ambient mode built in, allowing you to switch to hearing your surroundings when speaking to a cashier or hearing out for traffic. That said, for the price, this is hard to complain about. So who are these for? These headphones are ideal if you're looking for an affordable, good sounding pair of headphones to listen to music and relax at home, while commuting to work or watching movies on a long flight. The Q20s offer a strong all-round package. One area where I would not suggest these are for working out. The fit, although very comfortable, can move on your head under more intense workouts, and the strong seal provided by the ear cups is great for the sound experience, but can get a bit warm and sweaty when going, say, on a run. Oftentimes when it comes to more affordable headphones, there is one clear area where the manufacturer has cut a corner. However, these are different. When it comes to all the areas that matter most, from sound quality, build quality, features, and even noise cancellation, the Q20s deliver. All for a low price that you likely won't find anywhere else. As always, you can find links to the SoundCore Life Q20s in the description, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.